Anyway, the match
not
is
Yoshi.
beginning.
I believe it's
and-
Yoshi's Island versus Yoshi's. Sorry.
yeah, no problem. And we're gonna be at Town and City today.
Here's to a good fight, Little Mac. Zelda, Town and City have very big stages. Probably more in Zelda's favor than Little Mac.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I could look at their bands, but whatever. I think Little Mac likes the space to kind of run around, but it definitely also plays in Zelda's favor to be able to just throw out those projectiles from safe distances.
And not just that, you, as a Little Mac player, you want to play on a stage little amount of platform as possible because you are dead. Ooh, big hit there, but looks like Little Mac got knocked out there.
Accidentally, I think he was trying to use the KO punch to recover, and he got the B reverse version of it.
That's gotta be painful.
Yeah. I think to be a Little Mac main though, it sort of requires some mental fortitude to just be able to get past your dying off stages. Cause that's just the character.
And it's such a patient character as well. You got a quick rush down yourself behind Falcon and Sonic. But ooh, good up air out of shield there, knocking Little Mac right on out.
Wow, and the forward tilt from center stage. Little Mac displaying the power hidden in this kit.
I mean, there's a reason he's a world champion. There's a reason King Hippo couldn't handle it. Little Mac making sure to stay away, especially when that knight on out. Nice little combo there, but still able to get back and keep him away.
Oh, he's stuck in his hit animation from colliding with the knight there, and Yoshi was able to get a punish.
For a second, I thought we were talking about the Yoshi.
Yeah, the player has the character name in their name. It's I used to go by Fire Emblem, and I was like, oh wow, this game's actually popular. I can't just be called this anymore.
But the problem, I'm Harvest MGS when I'm not a Snake main, and looks like Joyconbro is able to bring it back, but he's still at a very deadly point in this first game matchup between these two.
Yeah, any solid hit here from Zelda is gonna finish him off.
Little Mac's got that speed, and he's got that power. As long as he's able to keep away from the ranged attacks, he might have a shot, but no!
Oh!
Back row able to finish him off. And whether this one's going to be taking on Ali Pro or Boo Bear. Right now, Boo Bear is leading that one 1-0 in that matchup. Of course, if you want to check out the bracket as well, be sure to check us out. Smash.gg, Social Distance Demons 5, and I believe we're going to be having a Social Distance 6 in the future, so be sure to follow KJs on Twitter. That is KevYJ12321. Be able to find as much information. GameCube controller wrapped around his neck.
I'm very proud of that profile picture, by the way.
Did you take a lot of time to make it work?
No, I was leaving for a tournament and I saw that like the flowers had bloomed outside of my house, and I was like, you know what? This will be funny. So I've got the flowers on one shoulder, the GameCube controller hanging on my neck. It looks funny.
Felt cute. Might delete later. Of course, 40 people have entered in this tournament. It is a free-to-play tournament. Of course, donations are a lot of love and passion goes into these to make sure people like you can enjoy watching them, and people like you could maybe enjoy competing in them. Michigan only style tournament. How many, because the first tournament had beyond Michigan, how many countries, how many states might have competed in the first one? Do you know offhand?
The first one we had a bunch of people from Texas, Georgia, Alabama, I think, some New England people, and it was kind of fun, but we had a bunch of complaints about latency, which happens when you have, these longer distance connections.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided that I wanted it I wanted it more to be a community thing. I didn't just want it to be a random Wi-Fi tournament, which is
Right.
why we went to a Michigan-only thing.
And we now know that Boo Bear was able to defeat Ali Pro, so the winner of this will be taking on Boo Bear in the next round, a Dark Samus main. So Dark Samus is going to have to either deal with Little Mac or Zelda. Meanwhile, we're back to Town and City, game 2 of this matchup between Joyconbro and Yoshi. We're going to be seeing a lot more of that running back and forth style with Little Mac. He's going to try and take Zelda out quicker. Whereas he was able to do a nice little catch up, almost reverse Zelda in the last game. It's going to be a very patient match. Little Mac is already a character with, but when you take on a Zelda, take on a zoner in general, it increases tenfold. We're seeing Zelda just constantly getting missed by those strikes, just an inch away almost every single time. Nice little back smack there. Little Mac been trying to get those paired a few times, and a big KO punch taking Zelda out in a quick lead. Zelda with a dash attack, maybe the knight, but not making it happen.
Sorry, I had to step away to do some TO stuff.
You're fine, you're fine. I know you're a very busy lad, so hey, any chance of...
Yeah, I've considered not signing up just to make it a little less work to do at the beginning of the tournament. But it's too much fun to be part of it. Oh man! Joyconbro getting a substantial lead. A lot different from what we saw in Game 1.
And that was the big thing I was mentioning, that Little Mac's going to need to rush down as much as possible and really be patient at the same time. It's not an easy character to pick up, but so far it's been a nice little turnaround.
Yeah, I've joked before that Little Mac actually has like one of the best, like closest to how it feels to play his game character designs. So he might not work out as a Smash character, but the way you have to play as Little Mac in Punch-Out feels very similar to how you play him in Super Smash Brothers.
Make your reads, hit and run. That's pretty much how Little Mac is in the game.
Yep, duck and weave. You can never really be the one leading the attack. And once you get hit, you get exploded. Ooh, and there it is. All right, we're getting to game 3.
That's right. This is our first game 3 on stream. Of course, thank you so much for watching this stream, and of course, all VOD on YouTube as well. Video on demand if you don't know acronyms. But we are going into game 3. Zelda and Little Mac, Joyconbro, and Yoshi Kirishima. I was mentioning how Little Mac, how Joyconbro was going to need to rush more in that next game, because the longer it went in game 1, the more it was in Zelda's favor. And we can definitely see that one was a lot quicker matchup.
Yeah, he was definitely able to stick to the Zelda a lot more in that second match. It felt like she was never really able to get away and set up something or start poking him. He was just on top of her. As soon as she finished building that knight, every time he was already there.
Yeah, and we were able to see quite a few counters and even a KO punch. Like, almost Joyconbro was trying to download what was going on with Yoshi in that first matchup. Because it was almost night and day how game 1 compared to game 2. Of course, we are going to be meeting again game 3. Looking at some of the other matchups we got going on, looks like Calm was able to beat Grims 2-0. Of course, Grims won in game 1 of our live stream, so he's taking on Bowtie French Fry. Paji is taking on Derek Camel and Ada C, Beamed and Cow, Wizard, Fusion X. The winner's bracket is getting pretty finished up. We got a couple more matchups, and this is only game 2 on live stream. And it looks like Yoshi has switched to Metal Ridley. And we're going to outer space. Lilac. We were just talking about Lilac being one of the more controversial stages out there. A lot of people not like it. Both me and KJ seem to be pretty okay with it.
Sorry, I have another bracket issue.
You're fine. There's really going to be a lot different matchups than what's pure power. It's not. Ooh, nice up smash. Throwing Little Mac right on. Quick lead by Yoshi. We're seeing really being smart in this one, trying to stay away from Little Mac, especially Kim Nord towards the edge, knowing that Little Mac does not have great recovery. So being able to keep him as far away from the metal as possible is perhaps the best strategy. And constantly going that side B, just missing that back air though. And using that stage's advantage for Ridley. Yoshi was able to pick this stage for this matchup. And I think he really picked the right stage for his Ridley and Lilat. And nice little combo there, but really able to stay alive and get back on that edge. Using that shield as much as possible. Missing the grab and Joyconbro knocking Ridley right on off. 2-2 in this Game 3 matchup, but it is twitched very fast. I was about to mention that JCB was one hit away, and he certainly was really able to finish him off. They're missing that nair with a good grab and the down B counter. Ooh. These two individuals reading each other so well right now. And a nice counter once again. That's 2 counters in a row, really, by Joyconbro. But really was unable to really take advantage of that situation. Another up B. Down air. Up B again. That might be it. And it is it. Joyconbro going to be moving. Oh, no, he's got one more life. That is on me. But Joyconbro still has really no damage on his last stock. But really is making quick work of that. Being able to throw him off this might be... I thought he was going to get him on that last round. But really was unable to take advantage. This might be it though this time. Oh, oh. Hit the back air. And that is it. Ooh, I was getting my heart set up on that one for a little. Unable to finish the